Dig on the weight pile show, boys. Huh? On the weight pile show. We ain't gotta be loud. We got the mic. Well, we kicked her off over there on the other side. I started doing pull-ups and stuff because people's up in here. But I wasn't gonna do the live, but there ain't a whole lot of people here, so we're gonna do the little calisthenics day on the weight pile, if you will. But yeah, been a lot of news lately on this old news, I guess. Kind of waiting for people to get up in here before we crack off and talking about what we're gonna talk about, dog. So let's get a set in. Let's bust a set up, dog. You heard? Let's do this, man. We got the dongle. It's gonna make it a little tricky for setting it up. No bullshitting, dog. This is gonna make it super tricky. Tricky. Let's see here what we got now, boys. A little bit bigger dumbbell. Man, son of a. Yeah. One day we're gonna have to get us a new tripod. Gang. All right. Let's do a couple of these here. Man, we had a good chest day yesterday. I can tell by this first set of push-ups. I can feel the soreness from yesterday. Yeah, buddy. Let's get a couple of these here. Oh, man, but yeah, Netflix just put out a new, what? Now we got somebody to talk to. Besides just talking to myself. What? Yeah, Netflix just put out a brand new special, The Manhunt for Osama. What? About 20 years in the making, 30, roughly. Well, let's break it down for a little bit what happened, right? There's been a little bit of scuttlebutt because the old McAfee dude, the Delta Force operator, went on a CNN, which is, I mean, everybody knows now that CNN is like pretty much a joke after old boy, comedian dude, exposed them for being silly. Yeah, but anyway, he went on the show, right? And he tells everybody that he thinks that there's a good chance that maybe Osama got done in Tora Bora 10 days roughly into us interacting with Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? Marla, good to see you. Please don't spam though. EJ, Derek, Berg, Footloose Will. Appreciate everybody stopping through. So what basically happened was I think it was about 10 days into us being in Afghanistan, we had CIA operatives that were embedded with Afghanistan. Afghanistan folks that wasn't with the Taliban. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I can't really say that, can we? I think some of them terms are kind of like, I guess, spicy. I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not. So we might just keep it, to the black team, you know what I'm saying? Because they got that flag with the Islamic writing on it, on the black flag, you know what I'm saying? So them boys, they hold up with Osama up in the mountains. The 4 CIA operatives go up into the mountains with them, find the tunnel system, and call in for backup. Well, apparently the United States decided that's not a United States operation, that's a CIA operation, not an Army, It's not DOJ. So it's up to y'all to figure out what y'all are going to do. So what do? They come up with a plan. Now, usually when you go in and you drop ordnance all over an area and you know there's people there, they're going to scatter. Well, thanks, Maria. Appreciate you. You need a lot of people there to gather up everybody while they're scattering. You know what I'm saying? Even more people. So when they called in backup and they couldn't get any, obviously that was kind of going to be a bad deal. If you go in there and you start dropping ordnance all over, those people start running off and you don't have nobody to collect them, they're going to get away. Shoo. So that's basically what happened. We even dropped the mother of all giddy-ups, MOB, the mother of all giddy-ups. I mean, they dropped so much ordnance on that thing, man. They was pretty sure they got him. Now, that's what this Delta Force operator is saying. He's saying that he believes that they got the head of the black team right about 10 days into the thing. Now, you'd say, that's impossible because we fought like a 20-year war, buddy. So it's impossible that we was looking for him 10 years later if we got him already. That don't even make no sense. Well, I'm here to tell y'all that here recently, if y'all been tapped in with any kind of news or anything, you might have found that the government ain't exactly, been like super honest with us, super, what do you call it? Transparent with us. So, and basically what everybody's assuming is, if we got him 10 days into the war, why would we keep on churning? Why would we keep our guys there? Why would we move even more forces there? Because it opened the checkbook up, boys. Right? That's what they're... Now, after Tora Bora, there's some videos that came out. These videos were of old boy hanging out, saying, hey, this happened, this the third. But I'm not sure, because they was always like some kind of speculation that maybe they were older videos being released later. You know what I mean? So about 8 years into looking for him. Remember I was telling you, I was looking into these videos about Kursk or whatever, where we had a base, and they had this guy from Jordan coming in to kind of tell them everything about it, right? They figure they got the guy. They gonna finally, I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. They finally got a guy that's gonna come in, turn on all of his brothers. And that's what they said. It was like pretty much impossible to get these guys to turn on each other because they're family, Hey, Chief, good to see you. Facts. Absolutely. Appreciate you coming in, dog. So they figure they got it all sewed up. They finally got somebody on the inside that's going to get them close. So they don't want to spook the guy. He'd already been, spooked a couple times. He was a doctor that they thought might have known something about where he was being treated at for, I guess he had some ailments. Osama had some ailments. So they had a doctor that was looking after him. They figured they got the doctor, right? Well, they let him come into the base without searching him or anything. And sure enough, that ended up being a fatal mistake. The whole team that was coming to meet him and talk to him came out to meet him. They were all standing out there in front of him. And little did they know, his watch was a detonator. And as soon as everybody was kind of like gathering around him, they set it off. And yeah, I think it was 8 people that were special forces, CIA, and other, affiliated type persons. And they didn't make it, they didn't make it. So of course that, if they thought that was gonna make America stand down, stop chasing after him, and stop talking about it, well, no, that just steeled their resolve to come and catch him, And family members of the people that lost their lives that day had talked to higher ups in the government, said, "Don't let this deter y'all." That's what they said. "Don't let this deter y'all from the mission at hand." Well, they had caught the number 2, and even though they had thought that they had broke him, because America started using tactics for interrogation that were less than nice. You know what I'm saying? Real persuasive we got with them. But they don't never all right, Marie, I'll catch you on the next one now. Appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you chatting. Frequent comments in the chat definitely help me out. It keeps the ticker going. You know what I mean? They count them. It helps me, and it also helps y'all communicate with each other. So it's awesome, man. It's a win-win for everybody. And trust me, I appreciate it. I just had an idea today about something that I wanted to talk about while I was doing my little routine here. And I'm trying to get into it, see what you guys thought about it, because, it's kind of strange that the way things went down. And I'm curious what everybody else's opinion of what this might be. Hey, facts. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. And it's pretty prevalent in the news. Netflix just released a new documentary. And the guy, John McAfee, went on a CNN interview and was alluding to the fact that he thought that Osama might have been got 10 days into this whole deal, that we spent 20-some years, countless lives lost, millions and billions of trillions of dollars spent. And, it's not really like a political, really. It's more of a like, man, I'd hate to find out that we was lied to for years and years, and we lost all these good boys, American citizens, all them good Afghan innocent people that got caught up in the crossfire, countless lives that didn't need to be lost, you know what I mean? So it's not really like a political talk, more so than we've been lied to a lot, and here lately it's been coming out a lot that we've been lied to by the people that run the show. And it just makes you wonder how much lying has there been going on, you know what I mean? I don't know, brother. I don't know why it would be Mystic Mark. I'm on Wi-Fi at the gym. We got it fully connected. I'm not sure if it's your connection or mine there, brother, but I appreciate you stopping in, Mystic Mark. For shizzle. Actions, not distractions. Let's go over here. So basically, after the guy got in and really hurt the special forces and intelligence community by letting that thing go, finally there was a break, and they found out a name of a guy. Somebody's over here. Let's grab these pull-ups real quick so we can get out the way. Well, they had the number 2. Remember, I was telling you, they had the number 2, and they had him, and they was not being real nice to him. interrogating him pretty roughly. They thought they had broke him because he was telling them a lot of stuff. He was giving out information. They figured they had him, that he was telling them pretty much everything they needed to hear. Well, he drug them into an interrogation and dropped the name on him of the courier they thought they had. And when he heard the name, he's like, oh yeah, I've heard of the guy before, but he's not affiliated anymore. And they was like, okay. Well, they believed him because they had done broke this dude, using enhanced interrogation techniques. So they had a bug in his cell. When he went back, he started talking to his buddies, and he was saying, nobody say nothing about the courier. Nobody say nothing about the courier. So they got him. They got him, right? They knew the courier was somebody. They knew the courier had to be somebody. Well, they tracked the courier down to a complex in Pakistan. When they find the complex, there's a man that comes outside every day and walks around. A rather tall gentleman. He talks to people, but he never helps do anything. Like, he never helps with the chores. He never does any of the yard work. He don't feed the animals, but he interacts with everybody that's on the compound. So they pretty much know that old boy is probably pretty important because he interacts with everybody, but he doesn't have to do any of the housework. Doesn't have to do any of the chores. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Wesley, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for stopping in, homie. I appreciate everybody watching, supporting the channel. Here to help the kid out, moving the channel along, and just being good peoples. Appreciate y'all. That's a good way to get your head knocked off up in here, I believe. I know you've been like trying to see how far it'll go, so I guess we're gonna fucking see how far it'll go. Let's do some more of these bad boys. So they see dude, they hatch a plan. They say, man, we gotta go into Pakistan, but look, it is what it is. If we tell him, it's a good chance that he's gonna get up out of there. We got 2 brand new helicopters that are like stealth helicopters. They ain't supposed to be able to see him. And they're gonna fly the 2 helicopters in there full of special forces and take care of the deal. They're gonna drop dudes on the roof and dudes in the yard. They're gonna come from the top and the bottom, you dig? Well, they tested these helicopters and they ran like, drills and drills for days on stuff that looked pretty close to the same thing. They had built stuff over here for them to train on. Well, I guess, snafus always happen. And when the first helicopter tried to land in the courtyard, for some reason, the updraft or something got it shaken and it went down in the courtyard. The other guys came down from the top. I think they got dropped in the yard. Like, everything kind of went a different way because they didn't want to the same thing that happened to the second copter when it came in with the walls around the compound and everything. I guess they was worried, that the same thing would happen to the second joint. So they go into the compound. They take out countless guys that are armed with AK-47s. They get up the steps, and there's a pretty famous dude that's all over YouTube. He's done about 1.5 million, if not more, interviews, and he's done told the story, wrote the book, all that, And then, Rob O'Neill's also been disputed as being the guy that was through the door. There's supposedly other Navy SEALs that claim to be the first one through the door. But that's up to y'all, man. Y'all can check that out. Go look it up yourself, see what you think about it. But Rob O'Neill claims he threw 3 5.56s right down the center of the dude's head. They pretty much had to. Rob O'Neill said he had to cradle the dude's head together like this so he could take the picture. Well, they immediately loaded it up. They grabbed all the computers and everything out of the compound. They load him up. They get over the ocean flying back, which I don't even know what ocean you fly over going from Pakistan to Afghanistan, but sure enough, they kicked him out for, I guess, burial purposes and stuff is what they claimed. Just kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Why they didn't like parade that as big victory, you know what I'm saying? So of course that makes a whole bunch of conspiracy theories and shit. And then now dude from the Delta Force, which, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing now. What we do? We do Mike King's yet? I don't think so. But now you got a Delta Force Special Forces guy coming out and saying, hey, I think maybe we got him in Tora Bora at the very beginning of this deal. And another thing, though, is this guy's affiliated with one of the biggest shysters to come out of the whole naval recruitment, DOJ recruitment program with all these movies and books and stuff. Dang, what's his name? The UFC fighter dude. Oh, man. I can't remember what his name is right now, but he has gotten a bunch of shit on social media for telling lies. And then when they asked dude about it, because he was supposedly his boss, the John McAfee, the Delta Force guy that just had an interview with CNN about it, he said he didn't want to talk about other people. You know what I'm saying? But we've talked about it on here before. And people that were there have disputed the guy's claims, you know? So for them to like tell stories and stuff, not really that unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Tim Kennedy, yeah. Tim Kennedy and old boy are like pretty closely. They pretty much started their YouTubes and all that at the same time. At one point after the stuff that was in Tim Kennedy's book, I guess he was his boss. The sheriff of Baghdad. The guy's got like a whole bunch of stuff, been on Rogan. My bad. Rogan's like the new Stern, ain't he? But yeah. So, and dude's just probably trying to be salacious, you know. He's probably trying to be controversial so that he can go viral. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why he's making these crazy accusations. But when America's so like far in the bag on wondering what's real, what's not real, what to believe, what not to believe, when the government's always lying to us about every time we turn around, to have somebody come out and say, hey, I think maybe we fought 15, 20 years worth of war for nothing. That like is fucking that would be flabbergasting. I would think people would be damn right in uproar about it, I would say, if that was the actual case. Now, like I've said, after Tora Bora, there was multiple videos that came out, you know. Like I said, a lot of those were disputed. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I mean, they dropped about as much ordnance on them mountains and them caves and tunnels as you could think of. I mean, they destroyed that place. They leveled mountains. They dropped so much. I mean, basically, they figured like there wasn't no way this dude got up out of there. A lot of people said that he was mortally injured there. But then, you know, it came out that he was still kicking it. And for years, too, they used to say, like, well, if something happened to him, then there'd be no bad guy. Yeah, man. I know, Wesley. And here's the thing, man. With all the Tim Kennedys and all the lone survivor and the American Sniper, and listen, I love America. I love all them movies, dog. Jamal, good to see you, brother. Trust me, I've seen every one of them movies probably about 50 times. But to come back and find out later on that the story of what really happened, I mean, the lone survivor deal, you need to investigate yourself so that you can make your own decision on what you think about that deal. But and fuck, they're more man than me. They was in that situation to even have that happen to them. But you also got a commanding officer that's over top of you telling you, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to say this is what happened because we want to recruit a lot of young men into the military. And the original story was plenty good enough, dude. You know what I'm saying, dog? What actually happened was plenty good enough, dog. Plenty good enough. The feats that you actually did in real life that people say that happened, those were amazing. Fuck. Them dudes are straight up monsters. Men among men, you know what I mean? Men among men type shit. No doubt. So when I say that, man, it's really just to say that the service was enough, you know. They didn't have to size it up, you know. But that's the government for you. The government pretty much mess everything up they touch. They mess everything up they touch. Let me see here. Let me see here. Background this bitch. Damn it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is, dog. It is for real. And I think the ones that saying that they did it that ain't really talking is the ones that really did it. You know what I mean? That was really involved in it. I bet it was all involved, but you know what I'm saying. The Rob O'Neill dude just always kind of rubbed me wrong too. He seems like the third guy down the road that they was like, damn, boys. Damn it, boys. Damn, I didn't know that. I did not know that. But like I said, man, not that dude has got like, look, Rob O'Neill's a bad dude. He's got all kinds of medals for valor, besides that operation, he's got all kinds of medals of valor and stuff, you know. It's not like these dudes didn't do nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I think some of these dudes got sliced up though. You know, that's just what it is, man. They slice the stories up, you know. And man, yeah, just I don't even know what else to say, dude. Like the Pat Tillman deal, man. That started my like realization into like just how they just think we're ignorant, like nothing will ever come out. You know, the Pat Tillman thing is really what, and like I said, dude, that just starts the whole pebble in the pond. You know, what are they lying about? What else is being lied about? Oh, there's no UFOs that you have to worry about or anything. We're only civilized for the last 2,000 years. Like, what do they really know, dude? You know what I mean? It's control. Control. That's what it's about. They want to make sure they can control the masses. Probably getting too deep tonight, boys. Probably getting in deep tonight, boys. Might have to private this jewel when we're done, huh? Shit. I for sure don't know a fucking thing. But these motherfuckers gotta try harder. Yeah, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't just piss on our leg and tell us it's raining, dog. Like, you can. And 4 out of every 5 of us is going to be like, I think it's raining. But it's going to be one of us out here. It's going to be a Wesley Mitchell. At the end of that line, it's going to be a Rocky Strong. We're going to be going, motherfucker. And that's always going to be the case. Shit. Oh, I can't even say that, dog. I can't even say that. That's too crazy. That's too wild. Even for me. Even I know better. I'm not big enough. I ain't big enough. I ain't big enough, you heard? I ain't big enough to talk about that. Ah, shit. Tap in with Robert Kennedy, though. See what he's got to say about a lot of that stuff. And he said he didn't even want to talk. He didn't even want to go into doing all that stuff, man. He didn't want nothing to do with it, he said. That's what he said. But after he looked into it, started seeing how bad it really was, and people kept shoving the papers in his face, he was like, man, I got to look into it. And that's what it is, man. They just keep on, man. Like, you can't keep telling stories. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna call you on it. We working out, Bubba. You see what it is, dog? Talking about Osama. It's been the talk of the town since Netflix put out this new documentary, and the dude went on CNN and did a crazy interview. Been the talk of the towns. Diamonds. Gang, gang. Yep. Oh, man. The old lady's got berry of tacos making at the house, man. We've been slow cooking this piece of meat all day. No diddy. We got one more. We ain't been keeping track, but we got one more. I do believe. Is that 2 or is that 3? Let me think. I'm trying to think, man. What did we do? We did 1, and then we came over here, and then I went back over. I don't know. I think we got one more, boys. I think we got one more set of this, and then we're going to hit the burpees and calf raises up. Sheesh, boys. I feel pretty good. Scrapper. My bad, dog. Scrapper. Good to see you, boy. Ain't seen you in a while. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yeah, buddy. Huh. Oh, pretty close. Let me see here. Yeah. Yep. Gang. We're working on it, boys. We're working on it. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Go do some dips. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think we might have missed a set, man, but you'll have that. You'll have that. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Regardless of that, you want to do one more set. Hey. I'm going to do one more set of push-ups. Man, I need to get a goddamn tripod badly. Oh, let's see here. But yeah, that's about all I want to talk about on that deal. I think it's crazy. I'm not sure what the hell's going on this world anymore. But Joe Rogan had the Wi-Fi's guy on. That was pretty cool. I gotta watch it during the day though, because dude be putting me to sleep. Something about that dude from the Wi-Fi's voice. Dude, Guy Fieri was on Rogan telling him about his dad. He's like, yeah, I think my dad came back to visit me as an owl. And he's like, oh, yeah. Did you know that owls are dumb? It's like, what the fuck? I thought it was pretty good until I even told y'all. I was like, man, Guy Fieri was on, Dine-ins and Drives, dude. Was on Rogan. And I was like, yeah, it was a pretty good interview. I was telling y'all about it. And then I seen like a lot of people were like, oh, he didn't give a shit about that dude or whatever. And they were like pointing out all the times like that Joe just cut him off or didn't go about whatever he was talking about. And I was like, damn, no shit. He did cut him off like every time and try to change the subject on him a bunch of times. And then they was like, all right, we got to go. He was like, man, I'll stay here and do this shit all night with you. He's like, nah, I got to get out of here. That shit was kind of crazy when I watched it back. Whew. Damn, boys. We having a hell of a time today. Maybe it's because I'm talking in between. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we done already did 3 sets. So that's got to be the last one. Shit, the plane's been inside the last couple days. The sun finally came out. So I put them outside for a little bit today. And then this shit don't look that bad on there, but it's dark out there. Look, rained, all that. Excuse me. Damn, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Come on, man. Let's get it, man. I mean, I ain't have a lot of names or nothing to remember, but for me to remember all the details, sorry, this thing's like a little bit like lean back. But it is what it is, boys. The dongle thing's like freaking. Anyway, I feel like I did a pretty good job getting on the story, telling the story. I think I hit all the points I needed to hit, and then I told y'all to investigate a little bit on your own, some stuff, but that's, I mean, you got to come up with your own conclusion on some of this stuff. And then, yeah. And we did a pretty decent job of staying on task, working out. Pretty decent anyway. Like I said, I had a pretty good workout yesterday. Usually Friday we take it easy, but we've had some easy days being not feeling good. So, yeah, we're gonna go and get after it. I know it don't look like it, but I'm sweating like a hog, boys. Yeah, we're sweating like a hog. Just like a hog. We got about one more exercise, push of diamonds. And then I'm gonna go get I'm gonna do diamonds. Oh, I'm gonna get the thing to do the calf raises. I'm gonna do burpees and calf raises, man. Whew. I've been feeling a little bit better, man. It's not like bothering me as bad as it was. It's not sore like it was. Oh, damn, my bad. So hopefully we're on the mend. Hopefully. Damn, where'd everybody go, man? Everybody took off on me. I dig it. I see how you are. Come hear the story and then take off. Oh, shit. Only be entertaining for so long. Hopefully it was entertaining, being I was like half blowed up, like, breathing, trying to tell you what was going on with it. But anywho, let's go ahead. We should have been walked all this stuff back too, but I didn't. Ha! Ha! Man, we've been feeling some really good chest activation here the last couple of days too, man, which is good because if this damn counter, man, I try not to look at it, but when it gets to zero, it's like, damn, man, I wonder if it's messed up. You know what I'm talking. Wesley, you already know. When it hits zero, I start worrying, like, what was it not working? What was going on? So, good. I just don't want to be over here entertaining and not be entertaining like when I was on mute. We putting the time in, boys. We're putting the time in. We need to walk these dumbbells over and grab the stuff to do the I'm gonna walk these dumbbells over real quick and grab the stuff to do the calf raises. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, buddy. Gang. Let's see if I trade dude or not here. I'd rather have this shorter. I would rather have this shorter stool thing to do my damn calf raises. God's using it to do pull-ups right now. I'm gonna go see if I can trade him. I'm gonna go see if I can trade him the box for it, maybe. Let's see. Can I trade you, dog? I appreciate you, dog. Oh yeah, I did a decline. I do decline push-ups, but yeah, if you ever need it, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So now I got what he was looking for that. So that's cool. Now we can set this jewel up, and then we'll just drag these boxes over. Yeah, that's cool. He was looking for that box earlier, so me stealing the little stool, I traded the box for the little stool. We got a taller one, but it feels like a skyscraper when I'm doing calf raises. Whew. Damn. I've been started watching the Pee Wee Herman documentary. Like that's what's fucked up, man, is that dude, he went to an adult movie theater, and I think it was in Los Angeles, and got an indecent exposure, you know what I'm saying? But it was around a bunch of adults. But then they raided his house one time, I think, and they found, like, he had a bunch of, like, muscle fitness magazines and stuff like that, and pictures of, like, dudes, you know what I'm saying? And one of the dudes was 17, and he wasn't even, I don't think he was nude. I don't think so. I'm not sure, positive. Which, okay, yeah, but I don't know, man. I just feel like people think like the dude's like some kind of like real weirdo, just the way the media portrayed him or whatever. And I feel like he got a bad rap. And everybody be forgetting that he was in Blow, and everybody loved him in Blow, like when he was the California Connection. But everybody be forgetting that. And the man passed away, so it's not that if he was a weirdo and he passed away, then he'd still be a weirdo. But I don't think he was like you know what I mean? I don't think so. I think he got a bad deal on that deal. I do. A lot of people's parents didn't like him before any of that stuff. Like, they just didn't like that TV show. They just thought it was stupid. I know my mom, she was like, nah, you're not watching that shit. Same thing with Nickelodeon thing. Like, she wouldn't let me watch Nickelodeon at first neither. Yes, sir. Working. Getting it, boys. Getting it. Burning calories. Trying to get big like Chief. Just trying to get big like Chief. Let's grab a couple of these. I get big as Chief, I'm gonna quit. Whew. Won't need to get no bigger, you know what I'm saying? One, two. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, Ernest. I was thinking about Saturday morning entertainment after I was thinking about that Pee Wee Herman, you know? But yeah, he was a big phenomenon. And a lot of parents didn't care for it. All the noise, the word of the day. Ah! All the kids wanted a beach cruiser. I was listening to Joey Diaz and them talking about it on his show the other day. I just barely started watching the first episode. He seems like a pretty self-aware guy, though. He was like, you know, saying like he was making his own documentary. I imagine because he wants to make sure that his story's told the way that he wants it told. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, he's like, they say you can't have perspective on yourself, but that's the same thing, man. I feel like I have, at times, I don't have any perspective on myself. And a lot of times I do things that, in retrospect, I feel like, fuck, I kind of acted dumb there, or I act stupid or poorly. You know what I mean? And in retrospect, I can see it. Some people can't. Some people do no wrong in their own mind, you know? Some people can't look back at themselves and see any fault, you know? He said his mom said, I guess just everybody was wrong but you. Yeah, he said when he was young, he'd say, yeah, you're right. You're right, Mom. Everybody's wrong but me. And he said, I don't really think that. Or maybe I do a little bit, but nah, I don't think that. Or maybe I do. Or maybe I don't. And he starts laughing. He's like, I don't even know. He's like, no, I know, but you don't. And then he starts laughing again. You know, it's just a funny little. He'd have to watch it. Oh man. And back then, man, that shit was like, to be a strange kind of like off the wall type person wasn't really like, at all embraced. Not back then. That's probably why they made him a kids TV show, is because he was so like, over the top. What was that, Billy in here? Hey, Billy Westerner. Good for stopping in, dog. Appreciate you, man. I was thinking earlier, I was just thinking in my own mind while I was talking. I was like, yeah, Billy probably show up here. We stay on long enough. We've been feeling a little bit better, man. There's been a couple times today that I felt like a little bit soreness, but it seems like it's going away a little bit of, at times. What are we doing, man? Finishing this? Yeah. Finishing these, I think. Man. Oh. I don't know what we're going to do this week, man. It's going to be tight. Oh, damn it, man. My man must have forgot something. It's raining like a bitch now, ain't it? Look. Y'all see it now? Y'all can see it raining now. Yep. Good thing I got the girls in. Good thing I got the girls in before I left. I don't know where dude went, man. Oh no. He must have had to go out and roll the windows up or something. I was telling the story when they was in here earlier. I was going to just say what's up to them. Yeah, buddy. A lot of repetition, boys, but that's what it's about, man. Just doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. Believe this is set 2 here. Oh man, it's got. I think he's got. No. I was gonna say I thought he had the. He's got Jordan 3s on. I thought he had the Capitals, but no, I don't think it is. All right, man. Damn, he's taking off early. What happened? Oh, there they are. Everybody's leaving now. Them peoples are cool, man. He stopped by the channel a couple of times and left a comment. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, I was telling the story. They was over here working out. I didn't want to stop the story. I didn't want to lose my train of thought and stuff, Whew. Let's go, man. Let's go. 2 more. 2 more, and then we're out of here. All right, man. Y'all be safe, man. Oh, man. Shit. Yeah. Shit. Man. Good dang. Shit, man. Tommy. Good to see you, homie. Thanks for stopping in, cuz. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, a lot of strong family up in here tonight, boys. Wesley Mitchell, Chief, Billy Western, Tommy, Will. Yeah. We in here. We in here. Slowly getting bigger. Strong family is. TG. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Pump it up. Pump it up. Oh, like I said, we've been cooking birria tacos all day. The meat's been in the pot all day. I can't wait to get home, man. Try. It's like an old El Paso kit, which I know that's not like, you're probably like, that ain't even real shit. But the old lady had to go get bone broth and all kinds of stuff. I think the kit just has like the tacos and the tortillas and stuff in it. It might have like some spices to make the consomme, but I'm not sure about that either. I'll have to let y'all know. What all we got to do. But she took and put onions, pepperoncinis, and some other stuff in the slow cooker today, and she started the roast like earlier this morning. Has been on for like 8 hours at 6 o'clock. Man, them birria tacos, I love them, so I'm hoping it's pretty good, man. Oh, nice, man. Thanks, OG Scotty, for stopping in, boy. Much appreciated, big dog. One more set of these burpee calf raises, man. And then we're going to do body squats. I know, boys, but look, we just barely back on the mend. Oh, we got to thank New York one more time, too, for dropping that $5 on me, man. That's much appreciated, big dog. Working on June. I don't know if Tube changed up the way they do stuff or what, but we earning for June. Hopefully by June we'll get this one. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is super chatting. That's like most of it. So all of it. Dio, Bank Beekman, Facts Stranger Than Fiction, of course. Mike King, Lamis, Paolo, trying to think of somebody else that sent me a couple bucks, man. I'm having a hard time remembering. I always forget somebody. Sorry if I forgot you and you sent me a couple bucks. I really appreciate it every time somebody sends me something. Like I said, super chat makes YouTube think y'all really fuck with the kid. You know what I'm saying? So thanks to all the people that make that happen for me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Tough money, boys. Yep, tough money, boys. Let's get 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Come on. Let's go. It ain't gonna stop when you want it to. It ain't gonna stop. You gotta keep going. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. Absolutely, dog. That was a long time ago. I'm sure. Unless I gave it to you last time. Come on, man. Let's finish this up. Yeah, buddy. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 5, 6, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Fuck, man. Someone's bothering the back of my heel. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. All right. I gotta clean some of this stuff up, man. All right, y'all. Be good now. I dig it, man. Sheesh. All right. Gotta clean this shit up, man. Gotta clean this up. I'm gonna take this over and drop it back. And then we just gotta do body squats before we get up out of here onto the elliptical machine. Yeah, I dig. Let's see if I can grab it all up at one time. Height. 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 Trying to keep it on. Yeah. Yeah, we made it. We made it. Yeah. Man. Pump it up. Pump it up. Shoo. So what everybody else on tonight? What everybody else on tonight for Friday? For Friday. Out trying to get fucked up and do some fucked up shit, probably, huh? It's Friday. Yeah, we mowed before we got all this rain again. We did. I swear that's what got my sinuses fucked up, because like the one time I bent down The one time I bent down when I was weed eating, man, I got a whole face full of like, it was just like green air, kind of like, I don't know how else to explain it, you know, but it was like a lot of grass and shit up in the air, dust and all that, man. And I like, as soon as I instantly breathed it in, I could feel like my sinuses go kind of fucking funky, you know. And oh, nice, man. Yeah, no, it's decent. It's decent, man. I got to do it again this week, but I did it last week. Yeah, I got it in. Hopefully, this will be the last of the rain for a couple of days, man, and I can get her cut. It ain't very high though. It's rained, but the sun ain't been out, so I've had to keep the girls in the shack. I took them out for a couple hours today, and they was reaching for the sky. They was reaching for the sky. I need to get a thing. Who's being lame? Wesley? You? Sitting at home? Is that what you're talking about? Hell, man, gotta take some downtime. I'm the only dumb son of a bitch out here trying to do this shit every day. And I need to get on here more, man, for real. I was kind of slacking today. Like on some of these early days, I need to get, if I ain't working, then I need to be working, you know? I need to be on here working if I ain't gonna be working, dog. So I really do feel like I don't even think I know. We should have did a video. We should have did a video fixing the brakes the other day when it left me stranded. I don't know why I didn't. Like I said, I was just trying to hurry up, get it fixed, and get back down the road, you know. But that would have went up big time. It would have. Let's go, boys. Let's do some body weight squats. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Let's go. All my automotive videos do really well. I gotta work smarter, boys. Gotta work smarter. Yep. Yep. Let's get this thing here. Mark it down in the book. That way we can remember that we can prove that we worked out, you know. Shit. I fucking know it. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Burpees. That shit got me fucked up, man. That text messed my thinking up. Burpee calf raises. We did 10 and 20. Really, it's 30, but for some reason, I always put 20 anyway. Whew. I don't know if y'all could hear that. Excuse me. Barking spiders. And now we've done body squats 20 for one time. Gotta use the restroom real quick, y'all. Sorry. Bear with me for 1 second. I gotta use the restroom. I should have left it on. It would have been like, nah, I had to make a water. Miss Daisy, I had to make water. Should have left it on and been like Austin Powers. Mission come, mission come, mission come, mission complete. It'd have been like Austin Powers in there. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, man. 5 more. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, but going on that 200 gram of protein a day diet has definitely got our guts like, yeah. Feel bad for the old lady, but at least she sleeps with a fan, so it like blows. We sleep downwind, you know what I mean? So it blows away. As nasty as that might sound, y'all. Be running her out the bed at night. Sheesh. Man, we working, boys. We working. Let's go. Let's get another one, man. Let's get another one. Not bad for ex-dope fiend. Huh? Not bad, huh? 40-some-year-old ex-dope fiend. Not too shabby. So there's hope for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ain't no difference between me and you except for getting up off the couch. Ain't that right, Wesley? Way you get to 513 is getting to 5 first. That's how you get to 513 days in a row. You get to 513 days in a row. You got to do 5 first. Got to do 5 days first. Come on, we can go. We can go. Let's get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what it is. You know what it is. And that was dose. Yeah, uno mas, boys. I know we gotta start putting that barbell back on when we're doing squats, but like I said, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I'm about to hit this elliptical machine for about 30 minutes, get my heart rate up, get a good another sweat on going. You dig? Continued. They've been on tube, man. They ain't going nowhere. They got all kinds of podcasts. Every one of them, I think, has got a podcast or on a podcast on tube somewhere. For shizzle, dog, they've been doing that. I don't know about what they're bringing the show back onto regular TV or whatever. That's fucked up. Who that is? Who that is? Who that is? Man, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you. Hazer up in the chat. Damn. I got amnesia. Who that is? I don't even know who that is. I got amnesia. We ain't seen him in so long. I ain't even recognize you. You don't call, you don't write. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Hiya. Hiya. He. He. Meh. Yee. Meh. Yeah, let's do that elliptical, dog. Let's go jump on this elliptical, dog. We gotta act stupid every once in a while. Try to entertain the masses, you dig? Y'all ain't even ready for it, for real. I've been had a couple ideas y'all ain't even ready for yet. I'm gonna break them out. Y'all ain't ready for them yet. Yeah, nah, no doubt, dog. Like, it's still like a little bit sore to the touch right here. But for the most part, I think we're getting like around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I think we're getting around the bend on it. So hopefully, like I said, I feel better. I don't feel so run down. It's not as hard to like, breathe and stuff. Doesn't like make me feel like super ran down doing the exercises. So I think we're on the backside of it, man. I think the rain and the medicine, I don't know if it helped or not, but it definitely put me down. So if nothing else, it helped me rest, which I probably needed big time anyway. But I've slept away a couple days here, but no bullshit. Yeah, gang, gang. Yeah, sinuses or friggin' allergies one, man. But either way, F a dang pollen, you're F a damn pollen. All right. Well, that's all the calisthenics for today. We're gonna probably start incorporating some other stuff, man. Definitely want to put some back work in. Even if I look dumb over there doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I look stupid doing it, get a little anaerobic, if you dig. So let's go. I'm gonna jump on the elliptical machine, man. I'm upstairs. I'm gonna go jump on the elliptical machine for about 30 minutes, man. Really try, really try on 18 and get your mojo going. Another Austin Powers deal. With that being said, man, maybe be on the lookout. I don't know yet, boys. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how it goes when I get back to the crib. Like I said, we got them birria tacos on deck, man. I might smash them and pass out. I'm not sure yet, but y'all be good to yourself now. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. This here, believe me, man, if you feel like, man, this dude thinks he's the shit, man, this dude, man, believe me, I don't. Believe me, boys, I'm about as hard on me as anybody could be watching me, man. Trust me, I know I still got a long ways to go, but we're gonna get there one day. By God, we're gonna keep trying little bits and little bits at a time. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Just by a little bit, man, by a little bit. And hopefully we stack enough little bits. We stack them fucking little bits. Might have something after a while. All right, boys. Tell your loved ones you love them. I'm about to get up out of here. Oh, and it's a lot easier to be nice to everyone around you when you're nice to yourself. Love yourself, boys. I'm out of here. Bicycle.